All right, what's up, guys? Sending out this video with your conditioning list and stretching list schedule. Just wanted to touch base with everyone. I hope everyone's staying healthy, eating good food, getting good sleep, drinking lots of water, enjoying this time, this little respite we get from regular day to day life. Um, you know, I really miss coaching you guys. I think when we as humans we get into like the schedule of where we do something regularly a lot, we kind of tend to take it for granted. So just not being able to see you guys and work out and watch you guys train and laugh with you guys and just talk, like I super miss that. So I hope everybody's doing good. But what I want to do right now is I'm sending out these lists. With this video, you're going to get your schedule of what the lists I want you to do. I made it for 6 days, so we're alternating days of conditioning every other day, and then we have 3 different kind of flexibility things we're going to be doing. But I wanted to go over some rules for you guys for while you're doing these lists. And rule number 1, most important, is make sure you got a safe space to do it. Clear some stuff out of the way. Make sure there's no hazards. If you're doing stuff against the wall, make sure there's nothing that you're going to scrape yourself on, hurt yourself on. Really, ask your parents to help if you need help. Making sure that there's no typewriter that's going to fall on you, or you're not going to fall down and hit the TV or something like that. So make sure you got a good space to do them. Rule number 2 of these lists: numbers are important, but not the exact number. So if I put on something there and it said 3 sets of 10, and 10 is too hard for you, be a disciplined guy, move it down to 3 sets of 7, but make yourself do all 7 each time and work to get to be able to do these lists. So make sure you're doing numbers, make sure you're keeping track of the numbers. If you print out all the lists and write down what you can and can't do and do the numbers you can. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email or a text or whatever, and I'll let you know what I think. But you guys should be able to handle that, changing those numbers up. Rule number 3, when you're doing these, really stay focused on doing them. I know that there's a lot of distractions at home and you don't have me there barking at you, but if you can focus on what you're feeling, what you're supposed to be paying attention to while you do it, you'll get more out of the lists. Rather than just working, you'll be working smart and getting better. Rule number 4 is kind of our 2 pillars of training. It's just be consistent and be efficient. I wrote these lists for you to do 6 days a week. You should do it 6 days a week, and you should do them all. And by efficient, what I mean is I don't want you resting while you're doing a list. So each day has like 4 conditioning lists and a flexibility list. You don't have to do them all in a row without resting, but if you start a list, you shouldn't be doing much resting until that list is done. To the best of your ability, the most efficiently you can. So those are just kind of the rules for these lists. I think most importantly, this time at home is a time for you to test yourself, to see if you really are a gymnast, really want to do gymnastics, really care about taking your gymnastics to the next level, because the work on these lists is not exciting. It's not going to get you Instagram likes, or it's not something anybody would really care to watch, or anybody gets excited to do. But it is absolutely the most important work in the sport. If you don't have a good foundation of strength, flexibility, and good handstand, all those big skills that everybody's trying to do so perfect, they won't happen. You can't be strong in a shape you can't get into. So flexibility has just got to be one that right now is the spotlight has to be on it. And everybody can get more flexible if they are consistent and efficient in their flexibility work. So I want to see when we get back, when this thing's all over, it's really going to show me who is interested in taking their gymnastics to the next level, moving up, getting more difficulty, versus the guys that still are not willing to put in the work when they have the time to do the work on the basics. When we're in the gym and we have parallel bars and a strap bar and trampoline, we don't want to spend the time on flexibility. But right now you don't have that stuff, so you should be stretching every day. You should be doing the core strength. You should be following these lists to the best of your ability. So that's all I'm gonna send out with this video, with the outline of the list. With each list, or I'll send out all the lists, and then I'm gonna, with Sawyer, do a list at home, or each one, film it and send it out so you guys can be sure of the exercises. If you have questions on them, email me or shoot me a text or whatever. But you know, hopefully in a couple weeks we'll be back in the gym and I'll be able to see you guys put in some work on these lists and got a lot out of it. So happy quarantine, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.